Okay, once again, we are live. Hello! Welcome to yet another session of Buy Low, Sell Yaha-high. As always, I am Matt. I certainly hope you are doing well. Staying hydrated. I know I am. Got my favorite companion here. Bottle of water. Well, favorite companion aside from my cat, I guess. Who just woke up from his nap, by the way. So we may be getting some background meows in this. It's definitely possible. Anyway. Doing good, feeling good, excited to start this session. Rare Sunday session, I know. But that's kind of the new way of things. I still want to do one every weekend. I just can't always do it on Saturday. So, and if I remember right, we left off on the promenade. Yes. And first Korok of the day should be right up ahead. You know, while I'm riding, perhaps I should explain how this works if you have not seen this before. This is me interleaving my stock pick speedruns with Korok hunting, because why not? I mean, I gotta finish these Koroks someday, right? And I guess if you've never seen this before, you're probably also wondering what a stock pick speedrun is. Well, good thing for you. Once I get started with those, I usually explain what they are. Oh, interesting. This counts as a road. The horse is automatically following it. It's not labeled as a road on the map, though. It usually needs to be labeled on the map for the horse to follow it. That's interesting. Hey, you stay away from my horse. No hurt the horsey. I know, right, Jesse? How dare they? And we're gonna stop right here, because the first one should be over there. How should I do this? I'm gonna climb up here and then try to glide over. Is that high enough? That's probably high enough. You know what? No, I'm gonna go... No, that's high enough, probably. Nope, that was not high enough. I'm still gonna hit the water. Ooh, I see the water lilies, though. I see the water, Oh, really? I can't, ugh, God. I see the flower circle. So I already know what I gotta do here. Cool beans. Oh no, no bye-bye. Not yet. You're staying right here. Because you, little Korok, are going to be my background for the first stock pick speedrun of the day. Now, before we get started, let me give my standard speech. Here is how the stock pick speedruns work. I will click this button, and it will take me to the Yahoo Finance page for a random stock. You will see a timer start up here in the tab, and I will have 5 minutes to do whatever research I can on the stock. Off that platform. It would help if I actually read this. instead of trying to do it from memory and actually look at the words. I can use whatever information I can find in Yahoo Finance as well as any articles or links that I can get off that platform. Only exception to this rule is if I come across a term or a concept I'm unfamiliar with, I can then Google it, which is what this tab here is for. Once those 5 minutes are up, it will bring me back to this dashboard page, and using what I was able to glean, I will have to decide if the stock is a buy, a sell, or a hold. Now, that was the explanation of how this works. I also have a disclaimer, which states that I am some guy on the internet. The picks I make here should not be taken as advice for you personally to buy, sell, or hold a particular stock. I would implore you to do your own research and consider your unique financial situation when or if you decide to make any moves. I'm just having some fun here, testing my own stock picking skills, and perhaps in the process, I can share some knowledge, information, insights, whatever, at the same time. We Gucci. All right. Let's see. What does today have in store for me? Let's find out. Raven Industries. Caw-caw, caw-caw. That's what a raven sounds like, right? Or is that like more of a crow? Caw-caw, caw-caw. All right. I already don't like the chart. It's done nothing but gone sideways. Well, mostly sideways. A lot of up and down, but mostly sideways for most of this year. Wait a minute, I clicked 6 month. Why is it still showing? Oh, this is a new company, isn't it? Wait, no, it's not. Why is it showing me 6? Jesus Christ, it's I forgot what month it was. I forgot it's already May. Oh my God, this year is almost moving faster than 2020. Jeez. I was wondering, it's like, wait, where's January? Why is January so far down this chart? It's not. Oh, that's right, it's May. Ugh, time is a cruel mistress. Okay. So sorry. Yes, I mean, still, even going back to January. 36. Well, let's go back to January 1st. Well, okay. Well, like mid-January to now, it hasn't gone much of anywhere. Buys Jaybridge Robotics as intellectual property. Interesting. So is that what they do? Technology company. Okay, let's provides various products to consumers in the industrial, agricultural, and geomembrane. Never heard that term before. Constructual, aerospace defense, commercial, lighter than air markets. I guess that means blimps. Applied Technology, Engineered Film, and Aerostar. So they are a technology company, as well as Slingshot, a communications platform. I think I've heard of Slingshot. Engineered films, plastic films. 1956. Fairly old company. I mean, comparatively old. I don't like these. I don't like these year-over-year revenues. Low trend to at best stagnation. It's not promising. They were somehow doing really well through 2020 and then just took a giant dump as soon as 2021, or quarter first of 2021 at least, which is probably fiscal year. So technically last quarter of 2020. I think some stocks follow fiscal year, some stocks follow calendar year. I get confused about which is which. But anyway, first quarter of something of 2020, they took a giant, well, giant you know what. Why? Why did that happen? So they bought Jaybridge Robotics. I want to know what their plans are for that. Patent portfolio. So they brought the patent portfolio. Okay. All right, so these articles are all talking about J-Bridge. J-Bridge. Returns on capital not reflecting well on the business. Yeah, I would agree. I want to hear the details of their quarter for. Wait, what does it say? Quarter 4, 2021. Is this from the future? Unless I didn't just forget what month it was, but I don't remember what year it is too. I mean, that's very possible. That is very possible. Yesterday announced that it acquired patents and intellectual right for J-Bridge Robotics. Ravens shares declined 3.9% yesterday. So traders did not like that news all that much. It didn't have a giant drop, but it didn't pop. You would think that, like, oh, we're buying all this stuff and we're going to do some good things with it. Investors are not buying it. Investors do not like it. Zacks doesn't like it. Zacks, who I have some respect for. Currently has it as a sell. Turns on capital not reflecting well on the business. I don't have time to look through all these numbers, but it's probably not good. This is going to be the Fool's website, isn't it? I don't got time for that. I don't like what I see so far. With the 5 seconds I have left, let me see what the people think. Stock is being accumulated by the big boys and girls. Well, what evidence do you have for that? You have none. You're just saying words. What do I think of Raven? I don't like it. I do not like it. And I'm going to have to give it... Actually, no. I'm going to give it a sell. I was kind of thinking there I would give it a hold and kind of like do the thing I do where I give cases for sell and holds and then say one or the other. But you know what? I kind of don't have one for a hold because my case for a hold is usually, I think it can maybe go up for X reason. I don't think there is a reason here. I see zero reason why this can go up. If it didn't go up for that $1.4 billion deal to purchase that intellectual property, which certainly hope they're going to do something with. Investors apparently don't think they're going to do anything with it or anything useful with it. So I can't give this a buy or a hold. I'm gonna have to give this a sell because I see it going nowhere and or lower. Which is unfortunate because it's a cool name company. I like the name. Raven. Ravens are cool. The Raven is one of my favorite poems. So this is probably the worst part of this. Okay, so got that one. Let me mark that off on the map. I need to climb up here. The next one isn't up here, it's on the opposite cliff, but I want to get to the top of this cliff so I can glide over to that cliff. Very confusing. Very confusing logistics. Which I can't do because there's a ledge right there. Ah, this game. I know, Jesse, right? I know! This friggin' thing. I can't grab that, can I? I have to grab this. See, Jesse knows. I can't get past those, can I? Oh, I can! I mean, it's kind of janky. Now I gotta get to the opposite cliff. I mean, I wanted to get to the top here so I could glide, so... Here we go. and it's up here somewhere. Uh-oh. You just throw a rock at me? Rude. I don't barge in on your adventure and throw rocks at you. Oh, and you made me break my weapon, jerk. Bananas. I'm gonna need a new weapon. What do we got? Let's go with spears. I like spears. It's... Oh, what is... Oh my goodness. Is this it? Is this like the... Oh, cool. This is like the tiny rock puzzles, but with big rocks. What? That's crazy. And I apparently can't... Oh, why can't I move? There we go. Oh, no. Wrong way. Jesse, if you're not gonna help... If you're not gonna help, then I don't want to hear it. I could use stasis, but I kind of don't want to. Well, I seem to not be able to move it anymore. Oh, no, wait. Maybe from this angle, maybe? Almost. Is that enough? No, I gotta... Oh, there, yeah, there it goes. That was cool. I liked that one. That was one of the more unique ones. Where it's like, hey, you remember those tiny rock puzzles? Well, what if the rocks were big rocks? That was cool. I liked that. Okay. Oh, wait, let me close that. And open that. And bring you over here. Cool. This is the run. Let's make it hot. Exonics. Okay, wait. I'm gonna make a prediction. This is a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company because only a company like that would have such a dumb name. Although, you know, I could be wrong because I've never seen a company like that with a market cap of 2.6 billion. But I'm gonna judge this by the name and say, well, you know what? They probably used to be. They probably used to be because prior to 2019, this is the kind of earnings I would expect from a company like that. But I guess after 2019, they finally had a product. One of their candidates finally came to market, and that's why they've suddenly started making money. Well, not making money because it looks like they still have negative earnings for some reason, but at least making decent revenues. So you know what? I could be half right on this. I could be half right in that it started as a biopharmaceutical clinical stage company, but now they actually managed to have a product. So medical technology company engages development and commercialization of sacral neuromodulation. Companies SNM systems are used to treat blah 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 blah. Let's see, what are their proprietary rechargeable SNM system? It sells its products through direct blah blah blah. Okay. Exonics modulation technologies. I don't know. I feel like I'm still half right at this. I'm gonna go ahead and give myself half points. Actually, I wonder if I can see on the chart that sudden. Where's the 5 years? Oh, actually, this is not how I expected it to look. Oh, wait a minute. No, this is a new company. This hasn't existed for that long. This has existed since November, well, technically October of 2019. Or no, sorry, 2018. I wonder why it fell here. I wonder why it fell in October of 2019. Maybe because people were expecting it to finally have positive earnings, but they still kept missing the bar. But then people realized that this is going to be fine. Negative net. Why do they still have negative earnings? That is definitely concerning. Manufacture of new rechargeable implants, blah, blah, blah. Strategic Alliance, participate in Barclays Global Healthcare Conference. Participate in BofA Securities. New report negative earnings. Know the trend ahead of next week's release. Oh, they got earnings coming up? Oh, yeah, they got earnings next week. They got earnings. What's today? Today's the 2nd? They got earnings in 4 days. Quarterly loss of 41 cents per share. Upcoming reveals a year-over-year change of plus 4.7%. Yeah, Jesse, this is going to be a rough one. Tell you, let me read about their 4th quarter results. Maybe that'll give me some idea about where they're headed. Commercializing novel implantable sacral neuromodulation. Net revenue 4th quarter is compared to net revenue of 9.9 million from the same period prior year. Management estimates 4th quarter operating expenses were 333 million net loss. This is going to be a rough call. This is going to be a really rough call. Because just based on the news articles in the chart, it looks like a solid company. But the fact that they still can't seem to turn a profit is concerning. No action here. Oh, come on, come on. I want to take one more look at that close time chart. No! Ah! Friggin' Yahoo takes forever to load. Oh man, this is gonna be really hard. This is gonna be really tough because, for several reasons. It seems like a solid company. If you ignore... Okay, no, wait. If you ignore the earnings... If you ignore the earnings, it seems like a solid company. I see no negative news articles. I see only news articles talking about how it's making partnerships and going places. The chart belies the earnings, as the chart seems to only go up. Aside from that dip at the end of 2019, I don't know what that's about. I wish I could know more about that, but the articles don't go back that far. So all of that looks good, but then you look at the earnings. And the fact that despite how in 2020, and it's very possible that's COVID related. I'm only just thinking of that now. It's very possible that's COVID related. Suddenly they're making money because something that they've made, something they've marketed for some time, can treat COVID to some degree. Then all of a sudden they're making all this COVID money that's not going to last forever. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. I mean, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure the two things don't have anything to do with each other. But then again, I'm not a doctor. I only play one on the internet. I don't. But yeah, I like everything about the company aside from those earnings. But all things considered, what rating do I want to give this? Not a sell. I'm tied between a buy and a hold. Because despite the earnings, the stock does seem to do nothing but go up. And it's very possible they could suddenly start turning a profit in the future. I don't know what they would need to do. I don't know what they would need to do because I would need to know more about why they're not turning one right now. This is rough. I am gonna go with a. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go with a buy. I'm gonna go with a buy. Probably won't work out in the short term because I think the long term is more where that profitability is probably gonna lie. So buy with the caveat that you're probably looking at a longer time horizon year. I would say at least a year. I would say at least a year. So there you have it. Cool beans. Okay, so got that one. Mark that one off. Now gotta make it back to my horse. Why run when you can fly? Land on the horse? Come on, land on the horse. There you go. I really hope it doesn't make me run into these boxes. Huh, okay, cool. No run into boxes. Nice. Not going back to Kakariko, we are going north. Boop, boop, beep, boop. Doot, deep, doot. How you doing, bud? Staying out of trouble? Good. Should be around here. Actually, I think it's backward. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna get off the horse here. Top of this tree, maybe? No. Up here? Oh, there it is. There's a pinwheel. Oh, come on. How am I supposed to... Well, actually, you know what? I did the other ones. If I did the other ones, I can do these. Actually, no, wait. I want to switch bows. I want the 3-shot. Or... better yet, 5-shot? So the cross up there, let's see if I can get both of them. Nope, I got one. Okay, I think my trajectory's off. Haha! Gotcha, you little bugger. Got the skills. Got the bow skills. Okay, let's bring that back. Bring you over here. Let's go for number 3. Acutus Medical. This is probably clinical stage. Let's see if I'm right. Already I can tell that I'm right, because money burning pit. It doesn't say. Arrhythmia Management Company. They manage arrhythmia? Management company designs, manufactures, and markets a range of tools for catheter, but catheters. Sorry, catheters make me uncomfortable. Tool for catheter-based ablation procedures to treat various arrhythmias. In the United States and internationally. What is arrhythmia? Is a heart condition, right? Arrhythmia. You know what? I'm allowed to Google that as per the rules. Arrhythmia. What is arrhythmia? Condition in which the heart beats with an irregular, abnormal rhythm. Yeah, I thought so. It's a heart condition. What does arrhythmia have to do with a catheter, though? I don't understand that. It's again, not a doctor. It includes novel axis sheath, just blah blah blah, bunch of science things. All right, maybe it's not clinical stage, but it definitely has the earnings of a clinical stage. Well, actually, no. You know what? That's not true, because it does actually have revenues. Clinical stage company, I would expect to see 0 revenues. I mean, it still has massive earnings losses. They may be bringing in money, but they're sending out a lot of money too. I know, right? Oh, and they're fairly new. IPO'd back in August, and have not been doing well since then. IPO'd. Actually, they were doing well until the start of January, and then just had a rough 2020, or not 2020. What year is it again? 2021. What happened back in January? I'm going to need to do some historical digging on this. To participate in investor conferences. Why are they under investigation? Medical. I'm seeing appointments and announcements for earnings calls. It's pretty much it. I want to read that. I want to read that. I want to read January 13th. It's right about when it dropped. Maybe they did not like what they had to say, or the investors didn't, rather. I also want to look back to when they IPO'd. I want to know what they priced themselves as. How much they think they're worth. Okay, let's start with this. What are they under investigation for? Conducted an IPO, issuing this many shares at $18 per share. Ooh, $18, but it did not open at 18. It opened at closer to 25, 24, 26. Right around there, so a pretty good jump on that first day. Analysts both downgraded are citing the company's weaker than expected revenue guidance. So basically, people are butthurt about losses. That's kind of what this lawsuit is about. So the progression, hedge funds goes to that. Hedge funds were being hopeful. Number of bullish hedge funds inched up by 16 or up by 16. 30% through. Nah. It's a long-term buy. I don't have time to read all that. Unaudited fourth quarter. Unaudited revenue expected to be in the range of 2.4 million. I don't have time to look through these numbers. Yeah, they priced themselves at $18. Opened far above that, though, and have actually dropped down to below that now. However, for the last month, they have been surprisingly steady at the 13 to 14 range and have only recently broke out above that. However, they've dropped down below that 14 mark, 13.65 again. And this is going to be a hold. This is going to be a hold, and I'll tell you why. Because of that steadiness, because it has dropped down to where the company thought that it was worth itself. I can definitely see it seems to be forming a bottom, and it's sitting at the bottom for a while, but it's forming a well-defined bottom, I think. So I'm willing to say that it has a chance to go up for that reason. But the reason why I'm not giving it a buy is because I don't see them getting to profitability anytime soon. And I know with the last stock I looked at, that AXNX, I said that buy rating was like a year out max before they can make profitability. These guys, I don't even see these guys making profitability in a year. Maybe not even 5 years, because those earnings losses, even though it seems like they're bringing in money, the money that they are spending on stuff is ridiculous in comparison. And I have no idea how they can curtail that anytime soon. So this is a hold. Okay, got that little bugger. Where's my horse? Where's my horse? Who is a horse, of course? You keep asking where Korok. No! Where horse? That is the true question. Where horse? Oh, sorry. I meant to stop before there. Sorry, horsey. Good horsey. Easy peasy. Tell you what, I'll mark that one off first, and then I will go back to the speedrun screen. There we go. Next up. Hersha Hospitality Trust. Can't really tell what they do from the name, but tell you what, I'll take a quick look at the chart first, then I'll go down and read about what they do. They had a really good week. They had a really good week. What? What has happened to them this past week? They had an earnings call. Oh, wait. They did not have an earnings call. Oh, no, yeah, they did have an earnings call on April 29th, which was... What day is that? That was... Showing my calendar. Where's my calendar? That was Thursday. Oh, okay. So that would explain this giant jump on Thursday, and the bit of Wednesday run up into that must have been a pretty good earnings call. I mean, maybe it doesn't look terribly impressive on the sidebar here, but people must have liked something about it. Actually, wait, is that going to show me? No, that's not going to show me. That's going to announce the earnings call. No, this is what I wanted to see. This is going to tell me about the earnings call. Quarterly loss of 36 cents per share. Is that reflected here? No. It also says positive earnings for Q1. This gets super annoying when the metrics in Yahoo and the metrics presented in the articles don't match. Compares to a loss of 6 cents per share a year ago. This quarter results in FFO. Compares to a year, posted revenues of 47.17. Does that at least match here? Roughly, yeah. Why does it have positive earnings then? Because it says, did I misread this? Hold on. Quarterly loss of 36 cents per share. This says loss of 102 cents per share. This has positive earnings, implying a positive per share earnings. I hate when these numbers don't match up, but you know, considering how the chart reacted on Thursday, I'm willing to say that this is the correct one. This is the one I should be looking at down here with the positive earnings. So apparently it's their first positive earnings in, I don't know, forever, or at least since 2020. At least since 2020 started, because it looks like they were doing fine in the years prior. But then 2020 took a giant hit, which seems like they're in property, so that would make sense. I should read what they do. Self-advised real estate investment trust, hospitality. Hospitality. Actually, yeah, I should have thought of that because it's hospitality in the name. Hospitality sector got slammoed last year. That would make sense why 2020 was a rough year for these guys, but it looks like they're coming out of it. They have 49 hotels. Oh, and I guess that's it. They just have hotels. There's a dividend classification. Do they have a dividend? Or they used to have a dividend. Maybe they took it away. No dividend. Wait, what is it talking about with a dividend then? I don't think this is talking about the dividends as I know them. This is talking about some kind of crazy tax stuff. I don't think this is what I think it is. I keep using that word. I don't think it means what I think it means. Wait, what? 1 year, 5. Why is it not shown? Why is the chart not changing? Oh, okay, there it goes. So they're back to positive earnings. They are not back to their pre-pandemic levels. Not even close, but they seem to be coming out of it as they have had positive earnings now. And since they own hotels, people are going to want to go out and travel. They're going to want to go. They're going to need hotels. This is a no-brainer buy. I think this is a no-brainer buy. I don't really have much else to say aside from I think it's in the short term it can get back to those pre-pandemic levels. I think one more positive earnings report, and this thing's gonna keep on skyrocketing, or perhaps even going up in between those reports. This is an easy buy, I think. Nah, how you like that? Haha. Okay, where's the next one? Ooh, do I want to go get that one? It's kind of a hassle. Yeah, I probably should. Here goes nothing. No, I need somewhere to stand. I didn't realize it'd be a balloon to shoot. Where am I supposed to shoot it from? There's nowhere to go. Maybe right here? I'll tell you what, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna use a different bow. I don't think I need the 5-shotter. Cause it's not moving. Should be an easy shot, I think. Tell you what, I'll use the duplex bow. I'll go for 2 shots since it's a crappy bow, so I don't care if I break it or not. Wait, it only shot 1 shot. I thought duplex shoots 2. You know, I don't care. Whatever, I got it. Okay. Let's bring it back here and tell you what, I'll show you the map I'm using. So we got that one just now. Bloop bloop. Nice. And then we come back here and go for number 5. Whee! Black Hills Corporation. Man, this sounds like this sounds pretty sounds pretty evil. Like this would be the name of an evil corporation in a comic book. An evil corporation that kind of sucks cuz it's traded within the same 30 or so dollar range for the last 5 years. At least evil corporations in fiction are successful. Imagine being an evil corporation and like you just like you're evil, but you're not even doing well. That's what this is. Okay, well, so I don't like the chart. I think that's a given to start. Took a big 2020 hit, has slowly been coming back with these earnings. I like these revenues charts are interesting because I like the margins. I like how there's consistent earnings. I like the consistency, but I also don't like the consistency, because consistency is good in that you know that they're going to continue, most likely to continue to make a profit in the future. Consistency is not good in the sense that you really have no evidence of growth, and I don't see any evidence of growth here. And for a stock price to go up, that's typically what you look for. You look for growth, and I don't see that here. I see consistency and not growth. Again, not to say consistency is bad. It's just it's not what makes prices go up. Okay, what do they do? Operates an electric natural gas utility company. Operates through 4 segments: electric utilities, gas utilities, power generation, mining. 992 megawatts. Natural gas in these states. Miles of interstate gas transmission pipelines. Not anymore, bud. Miles of gas distribution mains. Approximately horsepower compression. So they do energy. They do energy. Let's see. Perhaps there is... Dividend Kings. Do they pay a dividend? They do pay a dividend. A fairly hefty dividend, too. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. BKH or SO. I guess SO is in the same... They're both electric? They're both electric. Do 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 do. Yeah, PE, yeah, okay, I'll go look at PE. I mean, I don't really have anything else to look at here. I've seen the chart, I don't like the chart. I've seen the earnings, I think they're okay, but not great. I don't really see much to look at in the articles. So I'll tell you what, I'll go look at some other stuff. PE move from 18 to 17. I mean, it's nice that it's lower, but it's not great. Okay, I'm looking at this number. 88.15% held by institutions. I can't... man, 1 second. Sorry about that. Coughing fit. I wonder why. I guess they seem to think it's going somewhere, but I don't think it is. Nothing I see tells me that this is going anywhere. Aside from continuing to trade in this $30 range, which it is in the middle of right now. It's almost smack dab in the middle of that $30 range. And for that, I want to give this a hold, because I think it will continue to trade within that range for the foreseeable future. I see no reason why it should break out of that range, but seeing as it's in the middle of that range, and I see no reason for it to go lower, but rather to the higher end of that range. I mean, it may also stay in the middle for a long time, hence why I'm not giving it a buy, but rather a sell. Or, sorry, not giving it a buy, but rather a hold. Kind of lost my train of thought. Anyway, I think you get what I'm saying. So there's a hold for you. All right, let's see here. Now I got to climb back up to the top. Oh, you know what? I don't have to climb back up to the top of the mountain, because... Oh, no, wrong key. There we go. I can just teleport. Whee! Teleport me back to my horse. Please and thank you. There you are, horsey. Did you miss me? Yeah, of course you did. Good horsey. Run with the deer. Next one should be in this cluster of trees somewhere. Somewhere? Maybe on top of this rock? I don't know. Let me try this big tree. Climb to the top of this. Let's see what happens. Oh! Wait, why did I not see this from below? I don't know. Kind of melds into the sky, I guess. Okay. Got him? Good. Number 6. Dragoneer Growth Opportunities Corp. This is a SPAC, isn't it? Sounds like a SPAC. Yes, it is. Blank Check Company. Blank Check Company that apparently has changed its name. Never seen a SPAC that changed its name before. Like, it's a SPAC. Nobody cares what it's called. You're going to change your name eventually anyway. So, SPAC, zero news, aside from this. This is really new. What's today again? March? No. No, this is May. May 2nd. Been a company for a little over a month. The only article I see here is their IPO price. At $10 per share. They are now above that, technically? But then again, they haven't moved much from that $10 per share either. This is very early in the SPAC life cycle. They have yet to announce that they are merging with anything, and I can see why the price has been fairly stable around 10 and some change, because there's not really a reason to buy in at this point. aside from the fact that maybe perhaps you think that they are going to merge with something big eventually and you want to get on the ground floor, then yeah, that's a reason to buy in. But if you don't, or you don't feel like there's a good chance, then there's no point. So not much to look at on this page. Not a very interesting chart, no earnings to look at, no articles to look at aside from the one about the IPO. Let's see what the people think. Let's see what the voice of the people has to say. The voice of the people has to say, Klarna. Or is that Klarma? Either way, it's spam garbage. Waiting for the release as this one is without any warrants. Really? Actually, it's funny. I just recently learned what a warrant is for a SPAC specifically. It's kind of like an option, except you buy them from. It's kind of like a call option, except you buy them from the company as opposed to another person. I mean, they don't have to have warrants, from what I understand. I mean, most do because it's good for the business, but they don't have to, from what I understand. So the fact that one doesn't have warrants, I don't think is that unusual, but I can't say for certain. I'm gonna be honest, I legit don't know. No warrants. $400 million SPAC looking for software, so looking for something in this space. And again, looking for. Is it typical practice that when a SPAC is created, they don't know what they're going to merge with yet? Like literally no idea? Again, that stuff makes me nervous. It's a solution in search for a problem. There's a 24-month search period. That sounds kind of long. And there are no units. Yeah, I'm just kind of mostly poking around for anything I can glean because there's not much to tell about this. There's not much to tell. However, I am willing to when the time finally runs out and I get back to the dashboard, I'm willing to give this a buy solely on the fact that it is a SPAC and it is so early in its life. Because again, SPACs are going to probably merge with something eventually. You don't know when, but it's going to happen. At least I think it's going to happen. It's very possible SPACs never merge with anything. You just don't hear about them. I don't know about that. I would not call myself a SPAC expert. I know the general premise. I'm just kind of talking to fill time now, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna give this just solely based on the fact that it is so new and it could easily rocket in the future. And unless it completely fails to merge with anything, I don't see a reason why it would ever fall below that IPO price of $10. Considering the chart movement since then, and also just the fact that it just seems weird to me. It almost seems better that the price is based off what they say it is rather than anything related to the financials of an underlying company. That almost makes the price more stable, I want to say. I know that sounds weird. To say. But that's why I don't think it can go much. Well, and if it does, not much below $10. I don't think. Again, unless it completely fails to merge with anything and just dies. So I'm willing to give this a buy, but again, SPACs are hard. SPACs are hard calls, especially ones like this where there's literally zero information because it's so new. But solely based on the fact that it's so new, and you could potentially get down on the ground floor and multiply your money many times. Again, advice here should not be taken for advice for you to buy or sell or hold a particular stock. Please consider your unique financial situation when making your own decisions. Do not do anything that I say here without investigating things yourself and making your own decisions. I am not responsible. But as for my personal choice, my personal speedruns here, bye. Okay, doke. Oh, I marked that one off already. Okay. Let's get back on the horse, as it were. I don't even know if I can take my horse where I have to go next, but we're gonna find out. Because I know the area around here gets really rocky, and I don't know how well the horse is gonna like that. Ah. Did not expect him to jump out like that. Okay, so we got a rock circle. Question is, where are the rocks? Oh, over there. Actually, what's this? Oh, it's a camp. Yaha-high indeed, little one. Got him. And then got next one. Oof. Bad symbol, big oof. JB Anna. Gonna have to see what that's all about. Again, my tool works fine. My tool works fine. It is the data that can be jank occasionally. But let's try this again. There we go, that's better. Crescent Capital, BDC. My guess is this is a bank. It's got the word capital in the name, it's probably a bank. Oh, wait, it's a new bank. IP, whoa, oh my goodness. Talk about unlucky. Talk about unlucky. You finally, how old is this company? Hold on. Also, holy hell. Look at these earnings. My goodness. Well, this is what happens when you IPO at the start of a pandemic and then you end up coming out of it. Jeez. Business development company. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. This is the shortest description I've ever seen. So it's a fund manager, I guess? Fund management? So it's not a bank. I mean, that would explain the ridiculous earnings. Because all your expenses are pretty much just office space and fund managers. Okay. But so the reason why I wanted to go down to the description is because I wanted to see how old this company was prior to its IPO. Because I was thinking how unlucky these guys are. Let's say they're a 10-year-old company, all right, and that's probably being conservative. Let's say you're a 10-year-old company. 9 years in, you finally decide, oh, we're gonna finally IPO on the New York Stock Exchange. Isn't this so exciting? You're so excited. You issue stock. This is a fantastic moment in the life cycle of your company. But you have the unfortunate luck of IPOing, getting all your paperwork done, getting the underwriting through. You have after all that work, you have the unfortunate luck of IPOing on February 3rd, 2020. This is the bad luck Brian memes of stocks. I want to take the logo of this stock and superimpose it on the bad luck Brian meme and just be like, this is the bad luck Brian stock, because IPO'd. I'm sorry, I'm spending a lot of time in this speedrun just harping on this because I think this is the funniest thing ever. Honestly, you put through all the work of finally IPOing, and it happens at the start of February 2020, and we all know what happens. A month and a half later, it absolutely craters from IPO. You know what? Hold on. I want to see. I would have liked to know what the IPO price of this was. I would have liked to know what the IPO price. Oh, you know what? All right. You know what? Enough joking around. I gotta actually make a good call on this one. Well, I kind of want to already give this a buy. I kind of want to already give this a buy because these earnings and these revenues look fantastic, and I think they're going to be great coming out of the pandemic. So you know what, buy for this already. I'm calling it here. But let me just harp on this a little more because I think this is the friggin' funniest thing ever. I would have liked to know what their IPO price was. Because perhaps they opened above that price. Let's say their IPO price was $10. Maybe they're so excited, so elated back in February to open above that price. It's like, we're doing fantastic. This is going to be a wonderful year. Nope. No, it's not. Because what happens a month and a half out? Again, let's say their IPO price was $10. They're going to drop down way below that to almost touching $6. Now, did they come back? Yes, they came back. They dropped all in March of last year. They dropped from about $16 all the way down to $6, roughly, and then bounced back up to $9.50, all within a year. All within a year, because March is when the COVID madness started. And then they kind of bounced around a little bit up until May, and that's when their current run up started. Now, I know I said I was going to give this a buy already. I'm kind of worried about this kind of slowed down trend in April, but you know what? I don't care. I still want to give this a buy, but I just think it's the funniest thing. You IPO, and what happens a month later? The worst pandemic, arguably in a century, breaks out, and oh, jeez, that is just awful. That is unfortunate. Okay. Back to Koroks. What do you want? You want pets? I can do that. I can pet you with one hand, and I can play the game with the other. Until I have to stop. And then I don't know what I'm going to do. But I don't have to stop just yet. But I'm going to have to soon. So what happens when I have to stop? I'm going to have to stop petting you. And I'm going to... Ooh, a tunnel. Actually, the Korok I want is on top of this tunnel, isn't it? I'm sorry, Jesse. I need both hands now. I know. It is sad. Why can't they just make a game that you can play with one hand and then you can pet your kitty cat with the other hand? Get on it, Nintendo. I don't... What do you want? You want to go under the blanket? Alright, hold on. There. That should shut you up. Is it these trees? No. Because for the tree puzzles, there's usually 3 of them. Where's the 3rd one? I mean, I think that's it, but... oh, maybe it's this leaf pile? Is that it? Is it that rock? Oh, it is. Okay. Wow, alright. Alright, so got that one then. Alright. If you say so, game. Number 8. OFS Capital. Kind of a crazy chart. So IPO'd back in 2012, and they've right up until the start of COVID, they were holding steady at a very, very tight range between about 1450 and I would say 11-ish. You could argue 10 and a half. But that's a very tight range for something to trade over the course of 7 years. And then COVID happens and, everything goes kaput. But it comes back eventually. It's not quite to where it was, though. Question is, can it get back to these levels? Just based on the fact that it was trading such a tight range, yeah, I think so. But question is, why is it not there yet? Well, let's find out. Had good growth too. I wonder why the stock never moved much. Well, okay. It had revenue growth. Not much earnings growth. Earnings did not grow with revenue. So that tells me expenditure problem. Business developing company specializing in direct and fund investments as well as add-on acquisitions. So it invests in businesses and it reaps benefits. And debt restructuring and stuff. I don't know. Important technical financially words. Shares march higher. Can it continue? I would like to know that, Zax. Yes. Prices public up. Oh. 2 months ago, made of 25 million of. Oh, this isn't stock. This is notes. Okay. I wonder why it's quarter 1. Ooh, which is coming up on May 6th, by the way. It's supposed to announce this week. It's quarter 1 2021 earnings. I think it can pull in big numbers. I think it can. I see no, especially these last few quarters, although this one's kind of sus. How do you have more earnings than you have revenues? What? That's not how math works. I wonder why it's the estimates for quarter 1 are less than quarter 4, but I think it can blow past this one too. I see, or rather, okay, let me rephrase that. I see no reason why it can't. Let me read this real quick. .1%. Now this was back in March 23rd. And yes, it did go up quite a bit in March. Question is, can that March continue? I cracked myself up. Combination of strong price performance and favorable technical. Certainly think that this might be the case. Zach's rating of buy. Company's future is favorable. Recent run may continue for a bit longer, which it did, honestly. Actually, no, it didn't. That was kind of the top, and then it kind of returned to the top for a little bit, and then it's a little lower now, but it's still hovering near there. Oh, wow, it pays dividends, too? Hey, yeah, it does. That ain't bad for a $9 stunk. Okay. I like this. I like this a lot, and I think it can definitely go higher. And I would not be surprised to see it move higher extremely soon with that next earnings report. I think that if it's positive, and I hope it's positive, I see no reason why it wouldn't be. It can definitely reinforce the fact that these guys are back and definitely deserve that pre-pandemic price, and perhaps even beyond that. So so yeah, I'm going with buy. And also, what else I'm going with is a bathroom break. Um, Again, I've been saying hydrated this whole time. So I will return in just a few moments. Please stand by. Ooh, that is not how the chat's supposed to look. Gotta fix that. Okay, I know I said I was gonna go to the bathroom, but oh man, apparently when I did the smash scream, I janked up this away screen pretty hard with the text changes and whatnot. Looks like I gotta fix that. That's what I get for not checking on it afterward. All right. Now I really am going to the bathroom. I swear. Okay, and we're back. Actually, hold on. Quick sip of water. It's good stuff. All right. Where was I? Where's my map? Mark that off already. Okay. Bloop bloop. Alright, let's see if I can navigate this terrain with a horse. Because I remember it being pretty rough. Pretty rough and tumble terrain. Oh! What the? Did something up there that just try to crush me with those rocks? What the actual hell? probably start going faster. Uh-oh. Oh man, there's an outpost right here. I don't want them to attack my horse. Ah, should have stopped, dropped, and rolled. Ow. I think that's everything. I think that's all of them. I just didn't want him to attack my horse. Ooh, no, one of them's still alive. Okay, but as for the actual Korok here, should be up there, I think. Yeah, there he is. Come here. Well, actually, I'm going to grab these things first. Okay, got him. Coolaroonies. Let's do that. Let's do this. And let's go. Middlesex Water Company. Wow. These guys barely got hit by COVID at all. And I guess that makes sense. Like, people are going to need water. It doesn't matter if there's a pandemic going on. People are going to need water. Very interesting. Steady revenues. Steady... Actually, not steady earnings. Earnings are getting... So revenues stay kind of the same. Earnings are getting better over time. Regulated water utilities, wastewater systems. Where? I want to know where. You know, I thought it might be New Jersey because I know where Middlesex is. There's a place called Middlesex in New Jersey. In fact, it's one of the counties, I believe. Is it also a town? I could have sworn it was a town. I'm pretty sure it's a county. So that makes sense. Like as soon as I saw that name, as soon as I saw that name, I thought, yeah, Iselin. Iselin is in Middlesex County, I believe. That's how you pronounce that, by the way, Iselin. I think. I'm pretty sure. Declares quarterly. Ooh, they do have a dividend. Man, I'm liking this a lot. I'm liking this a lot. Well, aside from the recent action, this slide worries me. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what this. Well, this February slide is probably got caught up in what happened with everything in February, but then it came back. I don't want to know what this more recent slide is about. What happened on April 23rd ish? I want to read this about winners for Fed rates. Sure, I'll read this too. I want to know what this is about. Actually, when was this article published? March 25th. Okay, that does not coincide. Oops, wrong tab. That does not coincide with the drop. It coincides with this article. But why is declaring a dividend a bad thing? Why did it go down because of that? It's common stock payable on June 1st, 2021. Continually since 1912. Wow. And has increased its annual dividend rate for 48 consecutive years. Whoa. It goes back to 1897. I don't see why this would make it go down, though. Perhaps they didn't like how far out in time it was? Well, actually, then again, that's not that far out in time. I keep forgetting. It's May. It's already May. Five big winners. Treat stores distributes water. Why only a hold? No, I would have liked to continue reading that. I would have liked to read this one too, but unfortunately did not at the time. But you know what? I think I'm comfortable enough to say this is a buy. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. I can't explain that drop recently. That only makes me want to think this can even be considered a buy on the dip kind of situation. Just because of that. That almost makes me want to reinforce this buy call. But I'm liking what I'm seeing. Again, people need water. Water's a thing that people need. Doesn't matter if a pandemic's going on or not. I do like how it didn't fall, and I think it continued to go to do well going forward. So there's my justification for a buy. horse? I'm sorry, I disrespect him by calling him a horse or the horse. No, he is Speedy 2, named in honor of Speedy 1. I think I gotta go up here. Along this path. Can I get down from here? I don't think I can. I might have to abandon the horse. Actually, no. No, I can take him on the beach there. And then go up that way. Hold on, let me go back a bit. I didn't think there was going to be a beach there. I thought it was going to be just water, but looks like I can take him along the beach. Ah! Okay, uh-oh. Okay, but for now, I have to get up there? Whoa, what just hit me? Hey! Jerk. Oh, alright. Thanks for the free hour. Hour? Arrow. Oh, that's right, it's raining. Oh, I think I went too far. Wait, what? Oh! Oh, this is it right here. Cool, cool. Number 10. Hoo-hoo! Oh, this is gonna be a good one. Take-Two Interactive. With the kids and the video games and the pew pew pew, press the A button. Alright, let's see. How have they been doing? I know they did well during COVID because everyone's stuck at home playing the video games. Did very well, actually. However, not so much as of recently. Hit the top of about $200. Was there for almost 2 months. And then kind of came back down to earth a little bit. You could almost argue that this right here is a cup and handle, but I don't know. That's a stretch. Hmm. Monster earnings, obviously. Well, monster revenues. Earnings are... they're okay. Weakness in Take-Two Interactive. Yes, I want to know about that. Even though I hate Simply Wall Street. Or, well, no, sorry. Simpleton Wall Street. Because they have crappy opinions. But I'm still willing to listen. Still willing to listen to them. I'm going to report fourth quarter and fiscal year 2021 results. Fiscal year 2021 on May 18th. And tell me about 3 stocks with strong earnings. Motley. Take-Two a sell. Or buy or sell. Bioshock, Mafia, Civilization, XCOM, Borderlands, Outer Worlds. Grand Theft. Oh, actually, I did not know that Rockstar was under these guys. I did not know Rockstar was under Take-Two. Interesting. Market could be wrong. It's hard to get excited for looking at Take-Two Interactive Software's recent performance when its stock has declined 14 over the past 3 months. Yes, I agree. However, stock prices are usually driven by a company's financial performance over the long term, which in this case looks quite promising. Also agree, I suppose? Return on equity. 16%. Is that good or bad? Please tell me. That for every dollar's worth of shareholders' equity, company generated $16 in profit. So far, we've learned a return on investment. Average ROE is 14%. Laid the groundwork for 52% seen in the last 5 years. Higher when compared to the industry. This is gonna take me to your own crappy website. Oh, hey, stupid fool. You fool. Chinese gaming catalog through. Oh wait, that's EA. No wait. Really, Take-Two is the smallest. Well, actually, yeah. Going up against Activision and EA, I guess it is the smallest. I don't think of it as small, but I guess so. But that's like saying, oh, you got Apple, Microsoft, and Facebook, and then it's like saying Facebook, even though it's a smaller of the 3. It's like no, that's because you're comparing it to 2 things that are giant. It seems unfair. 55 all time is 66. This is gonna be a tough one. This is gonna be a tough one because I know they make good games. I know it's a good company. However, their price has gone up a lot recently. So question is, and it did have a pullback. So I need to think about if the run up is justified, and even if the pullback is justified in the opposite direction. And especially coming out of COVID, And I also have to consider how well this, because Take-Two is a very popular company. Very popular company with people on the internet, younger people on the internet. And I know that I have just recently started uploading these Stock Pick Speedrun videos to YouTube, and people seem to not like it when I give things that they like a sell. But that's okay. I'm not planning on giving this a sell. However, on the other side, I am not giving this a buy either, because even though it is a good company, they make good games. They are in a very good financial situation right now. There's two things that worry me. One, how much the price has gone up in the last year. Mostly due to people staying home with COVID playing video games, I think. I know it has had that backslide recently. I almost feel like that's less due to anything that happened to the company itself, and more due to the fact that it just ran up too much. Ran up too much, had a healthy correction, and is a little more fairly priced now. The other point is something that I seem to have forgotten. Hold on, let's see if I can remember it. Uh, that we are coming out of COVID. And if you make the argument that the price jumps in the last year are justified because of COVID, then logically you must also accept the counter argument that when coming out of COVID, this will not do as well. When coming out of COVID, this will not do as well. So those things combined, I mean, do I think it can still go up? Yes, I do think it can. It's definitely not out of possibility, almost solely just based on the fact that it is a popular company. But not enough to give it a buy, because I can definitely see it staying at this level for a while, or perhaps even continuing to slide in the near to mid-term, maybe even long-term. So I'm gonna have to resign myself to a hold for this. Apologize to anybody who wanted to see this as a buy. All right, let's see. Where's the next one? Next one is... do I want to get that one? No. No, because it's raining right now, and I gotta climb all the way to the top of these cliffs. So, tell you what, I'm gonna save that one. Yeah, I'm gonna save that one. Maybe later on in this session, when it is not raining, I will do that one. Oh, jeez! Also, apparently that does not hurt the horse. But Marealism. There's all kinds of dangerous baddies on this peninsula too, so I'm gonna need to be careful. Actually, you know what? I don't feel comfortable taking the horse into such danger. Sorry, not the horse. Speedy 2. I don't feel comfortable taking Speedy 2 into such danger, so tell you what, I'm gonna head out on foot from here. Yeah. Yeah, there's a Hinox. I don't need to fight it, thankfully. Not to get to where I need to go. I may need to fight a Lionel at some point though. You know what? No, I have no reason to mess with those guys. Well, actually, I might because the Korok is down there on the shore. Actually, I guess no, I probably don't have to. Because I am reasonably well hidden down here. Pick up some radishes. And then I gotta pick this thing up. Okay, it's not metal. What? Why is it not hitting it? That was a weird bug. Hit it the first time, did not hit it the rest. That was weird. Okay. Got that one. Number 11. ZVO. Fairly new company. April 2019. Immediately IPO'd and immediately started to drop horribly. Didn't even wait for COVID. Didn't even wait for COVID. It's like, nope, we're gonna get ahead of the curve. We're gonna drop down to our lows to where in March of 2019 we are already naturally at our lowest point. Starts to come back, and I wonder if it had anything to do with COVID, because this name sounds like a pharmaceutical company. So maybe they had something to do with COVID drugs or something. So they spiked, and they kind of floundered for a little while. They spiked again back in February, and then now they're just kind of like dropping a lot. Yeah, they had this drop in March. Kind of want to know what that was about. They also have earnings. Wow, a lot of the ones I'm seeing today have earnings this next week. Or 2 weeks from now? No, May 12th is not this week, it's next week. Or not, sorry, not this coming week, but the week after that. Ooh, expecting negative was actually positive. That's nice. I don't see how, considering that I'm seeing negative here, but, you know, whatever. You do you, Yahoo. Year-over-year revenue declines, and earnings declines, but before COVID even hit. It's not what you like to see, and I can see why it would go down as soon as they IPO'd, because this is not good. Oh, actually, they're not pharmaceutical company. They're education technology services. Recruiting, submission, and marketing. Ooh, you know what? If they do provides Canvas software as a service platform that enables it to develop and deliver online learning experience. You know what? If these online learning experience include online classrooms, then I can see why it may have spiked during COVID, because you got all these kids taking these online classes, and if they use this platform thing, then hell yeah, the numbers for this are going to look fantastic. But will it look fantastic coming out of COVID? No, no, I don't think so. And I think the revenues and the earnings prior to 2020 outline that. I don't like this at all. Kind of want to know. You know what? I know I said I wanted to know what made it drop in March, and now you know. You know what? I don't really care now. I don't really care. Because I think I know that I want to give this a sell already. That is not Elon Musk. Elon Musk betting big. That is not what Elon Musk looks like. Maybe it was this? Maybe it was the fourth quarter results people didn't like? Well, they were positive, though. Maybe people see it as the last good quarter they're going to have, and that's why it dropped. It's possible. Yeah, I don't see this. I can see it being useful during COVID. That's what those spikes may have been about, but I don't see this doing well into the future, especially as classrooms come back, in-person classrooms. They may you know what? I just I think I already mentioned all the stuff I didn't like. So I didn't like almost anything that I saw. So I'm gonna give this a sell. Get out while you can. Where's my controller? Oh, there it is. Nah, take that. Oh, now I gotta climb back up this in the rain. Oh, actually, no, I don't. I can go around. The Lionel's up there. Yeah, I'll crack these open. Why not? Okay, where Korok? Should be here somewhere. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Oh, actually no. It starts here. Somewhere? Oh, the flower path. Ooh, that's a pretty view. That's pretty. Cool, got that one. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, just checking something. Number 12. Synaptics Incorporated. Had a rough Friday. Down almost 3%. Wonder why. I don't know. Man, a lot of things. Like I said before, a lot of things are announcing earnings next week, including this. May 6th. It seems to be a big day for earnings. But yeah, these guys are supposed to announce. Let's see. Big jump on Tuesday. Why? I don't see a reason. I don't see a reason for the jump. Tell you what, maybe conversations can tell me why it jumped like that. Apparently Hansel bought in. He's not telling us why though. Ooh, it had a nice run up before that even. April 20th, a low of. Whoa, what did I do? Why are you reloading the page, Yahoo? Reclaiming my time. Claiming my time. Okay. Low of about 125-ish. Up to 145-ish, and then sliding down to 139, 140-ish. I can't explain that price action, though. I don't like this. I don't like these revenue declines. Market doesn't seem to care though. Market apparently is still very bullish on this, as it has had a very barely dropped during COVID and has had a nice run up over the past year from there. And could it beat earnings again? Wait, rank 2 buy. I thought you said it was a hold. Up here you say it's a hold. Oh, hold or better. Oh, you're not saying this is a hold, you're just like giving something. I don't know. Market and sells intuitive human interface solutions for electronic devices and products. Company offers ClearPad, which enables users to interact directly with display on mobile smartphones, tablets, and automobiles. Clearview products provide advanced image processing, low power. I don't know if I like this. Everything on the face of it. What do people in here think? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I looked in there already. What about statistics? Show me some numbers. Going from 36 PE to 17 PE. That ain't bad. All right, buckle in. This may be a long talk. It seems like a good company on the face of it. I see no negative news. The earnings look fairly good. The chart is classic stocks go up. But when you peel it back, it is a company that makes electronic interfaces. Is it possible that it ran up because people thought that would be more popular during COVID? Which it was. Yes, that's possible. Has it been priced in the fact that it may be less popular coming out of COVID? Not that I've seen. Question is that warranted? I don't. Do I think the run up is warranted, and can it stay at this level? I personally don't think so. And my main data point to look at and point to for the reason why I don't think that is the yearly revenues, which were on a decline even prior to COVID, and that decline has continued through COVID. Can it turn it around post-COVID? That's the question. Now, you see, I feel like I'm good at this stuff, but I do not have a crystal ball. All I have is guesstimates and my brain and the information that I'm able to get. And all that stuff together is telling me that I don't think it can go. On the face of it, I see no reason for it to go up. But because it is classic stocks go up pattern, I'm willing to compromise off from a sell and give this a hold, with the idea that it may continue to run up in the short term before kind of the reality of the situation sets in, if that makes sense. So I want to give this, well, I mean, just on the face of the company, I want to give it a sell. But because I don't think it's going to break out of that stocks go up pattern right this second. I'm willing to say a hold. I'm willing to say a hold, but I'm not too comfortable about that. And am I just saying a hold because I'm feeling bullish on the market right now? Yes. If sentiment turned around last week, I would say this is 100% a sell. But I'm going to have to go, I think I've talked enough. I'm just going to click this hold button and move along with my life. Side-eye. Now I gotta get back to my horse. Have to get back to Speedy 2. Not messing with the Hinox. Not today. Not today. Here, horsey. Nice. I actually did not know I could do that. Just like fall on it. That's cool. I need to get up there. Oh, apparently there's a Korok here that I did already. Interesting. Alright, here goes nothing. Tell you what, I'm not going to do the jumping thing because I think I can make this just on the... just with regular climbing without having to refresh my energy. I hope, at least. If I can just make that ledge there. Pretty sure I can jump the rest of the way, yeah. Ooh. What a nice surprise. Is this where the one that I want is? No, that's further up, I think. Oh, there's so many mountains. Ooh, is this it? Where's it pointing? Oh! Cool, I guess. Nice, nice, nice. Have I mentioned that it's nice? Wait, what am I doing? There we go. Alright, next up. Unlucky 13. Oh, damn, Home Depot. Okay, so I know... So I hit on Lowe's. I hit on Lowe's a few weeks back, and I gave it a sell call because I got a little big-headed and made the assertion that nobody was going to do home remodeling anymore because everyone wants to go out and leave their homes, and nobody cares about how their homes look anymore. Yeah, I was dead wrong on that. I was dead wrong on that call. And I know I was dead wrong. So I'm not going to make the same mistake here. I am not going to make the same mistake here. Despite the fact that it just had a crazy run in March. Starting to slip a little bit. Oh, I didn't mean to click on the chart, damn it. The hell is this? 4:55 p.m. after hours on 4/29. A trade executed for 277. What? Wow, that's. I mean, after hours is the wild, wild west, man. Literally anything can happen. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna. This is popular stock like this is so bogged down with articles. It's hard to scroll all the way back to where, like even a month back. Like I would have wanted to go see if any good news came out about it back in March that would make it run up like that. But I can't. I can't even get back that far. Yeah, bump in quarter 3 because everyone's staying at home remodeling their houses. Can that continue? Like I still feel like I'm confident about the reason why I gave Lowe's a sell. But perhaps a sell was a bit much. Perhaps it was a bit much. Perhaps a hold would have been better. Man, all I'm seeing is boycotting and voting law bullcrap. Dips more than broader markets. Yes. Why can't I... Uh-oh, did this freeze? Oh, there it goes. I don't know that. Were hedge funds right? Is it a good investment choice? Stock sinks his market gains. Is Home Depot a buy? Yes, I'm going to read all of these. Is it outpacing? Yeah. That's kind of all I want to see. So let's run through these quick. Close at 323, just about where it is now. Had gained 13.4. Investors will be hoping for strength from HD as it approaches next earnings May 18th. Okay, so coming up, report EPS of 2 up prior year over year. That's I don't know, man. These are good. No, you know what? I'm sorry. I just don't see it. I don't see it happening. Last year was a unique situation in which companies like these could thrive, but I just don't see. I just disagree. I strongly disagree. I strongly disagree that this can have the strength this year that it had last year. You can keep throwing estimates at me. I'm sorry, I don't see it. Notable contributors to the fund's returns this quarter, Home Depot benefit from a red-hot housing and well, that's true. The housing market. Well, I hadn't thought about it that way. It's not just people staying at home, it's people improving houses in order to sell them. That's actually a fairly good point these guys have. I still feel like I'm right, although the thing about the housing market does they have a good point. And I already said that I'm not going to fall for the same trap of giving this kind of company a sell. So I'll go with a hold. I still don't feel comfortable giving it a buy. I wouldn't feel comfortable giving Lowe's a buy either. But I'm sorry, I can't do it. I don't feel comfortable giving it a buy. But I'll give it a hold at least. Now, if I had not been burned by Lowe's recently, I probably would have said, "No, yeah, I'm gonna give this a sell. No one's gonna want to improve their house. What are you talking about?" But Lowe's proved me wrong. That kind of changed my opinion on things a little bit, and I'm kind of glad that Home Depot came soon enough after that to where I can take what I learned from Lowe's and readjust my understanding a bit. So we'll see how the hold works out. Perhaps I'll be seen as a fool on that one too, but we'll see. Oh no, wait, that's my map. What am I doing? There we go. Okay, back to game. Back to game. Oh, Rocco, bye bye. Oh, nope, it's right there. Let's see. So there's at least 2 more that I wanted to get during this session. So 2 more Koroks mean 1 more speedrun. And then we're gonna call it a day. Because I have a slight headache. What's with these blue bushes? What's this? Oh, damn. I found something cool. Ooh. Cool. I don't think I've seen one of those before. Well, I probably have. I just forgot. Actually, I think I want to go down there. Oh, but not by the, but not by that thing. Nope, that's gotta die first. Ah. Ooh. Ooh, I actually didn't mean to do that. I meant to throw it. Uh-oh, did I just blow up those pieces of choo-choo? Uh-oh. Ow, that hurt. Whoa, whoa, you firing electric things at me? Oh, this is bad.
Urbosa's fury is ready.
Wait, where's my bow? Oh, did I drop it? Oh man, that was scary. Cool, cool, cool. Alrighty. Last pick of the day. Let's make it a good one. Alberton Acquisition Corporation. This is, yeah, this is a SPAC, Special Purpose Acquisition Company. And they've been a SPAC for a while. Wow, this is one of the most steady charts I've ever seen. Steady going up charts I've ever seen. Wow. And then all of a sudden, disrupt in a good way. Disrupt in a good way in January. They must have announced who they're merging with. Or maybe not. 6 months? No. That's weird. They announced back in October. That's probably what this little bump. No, that's November. Why bump in January like that then? Cannot explain. They are also under investigation, however. I guess the deal, it's so often that you see a SPAC deal comes out, it's not what people think it was going to be. They get butthurt and then they go and file a whole bunch of lawsuits against the company. It is a tale as old as time. Disney should sing a song about this. See it time and time again. Oh, I'm not gonna get the stuff you promised me. They didn't promise you jack poopy. All right. They didn't promise you anything. They were a special purpose. It's blank check company. They can do what you want. Invest at your own risk. That's what this is about. It ends up not being what you want it to be. Don't get mad and go file a bunch of lawsuits against them. It's not their fault unless they outright lied to you, which, saying nothing isn't lying. I mean, I would argue at least. Oh, I think my browser's frozen up. Oh no, wait, there it goes. So they are gonna merge with SolarMax. Where can I learn more about SolarMax? Receive consideration in the form of newly issued Alberton security having a value of 300 million. Notice the stock options and convertible notes would be issued by Alberton following the consummation of the merger. Now, I want to know more about SolarMax. Breaches of fiduciary and other violations of law. No more details. That's great. Regains compliance. Oof. Wait, how were they out of compliance? There's nothing that I see that's out of compliance. What did they do? Had regained compliance, which required, among other things, that companies listed on the have at least 300 public holders. People hold. They didn't have 300 different holders? Are you kidding me? Are regular retail investors just not trading this? I guess not. That's super weird. I have never heard that before. I've never heard that so badly that I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that that was a requirement. That was a requirement of being listed. That's super weird. So whatever call I give on this now would not be for Alberton, obviously, but rather for the company it's merging with. And I don't know enough about. I don't know enough about this. What was it called again? SolarMax. This SolarMax company. Aside from the fact that it probably does solar stuff, and solar stuff's going to be pretty hot going into the future, I'm willing to give this a buy for that. But now you know a hold's probably more reasonable because I don't even know when they're going to merge. They could merge at the point where solar is not even a good not even a hot thing anymore. I'm gonna no. Yes? No. No? Yet, no. Wait, no. Yet, yeah. It's no, no, but it whole what? No. Hmm. No, you know what? I'm gonna give it a buy. I'm actually not feeling that confident about that hold call. I'm gonna give it a buy. I think it can go up, and I'm not too sure if it even depends on when the acquisition goes through and the ticker changes and the name changes. Because logically, ugh, this is a bad idea. I'm trying to apply logic to the markets, but logically, you would think people would treat this as SolarMax, so it should trade as if how SolarMax should trade. Again, applying logic to the markets like this is a bad idea. Don't ever do this, but I'll do it now. Effectively, is a bad example of what not to do. But I will. I'll give it. I hate to say give it the benefit of the doubt because that's not what I'm doing here. I'm trying to make calls. But I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. I'll do the exact thing that I'm saying not to do. Yeah. There you have it. Now, let's go off and do the very last Korok of the day. Which should be... oh, no, wait, I was mistaken, not over there. Oh, this is a hard one. I'm trying to negotiate space. I think I know it? I think I know what I have to do. Put it there? No? put it there? Oh, okay. It's not what I expected. Alright, that brings us to the end of this session. Thank you so much for joining me. And I certainly hope that you will tune in next time. Do have a good evening, and I'll see you later.